I'd like to now introduce our first guest of the day, Vice President Research at the University of Saskatchewan, Dr. Baljit Singh. Dr. Singh is a highly accomplished veterinary researcher, educator, and administrator who recently joined the University of Saskatchewan, very recently, executive leadership team as the Vice President Research on February 1st, which we can also refer to as Monday. This is Dr. Singh's third official day on the new job, and with no qualms whatsoever, he was happy to join us to bring welcome remarks to the fourth annual People Around the World Conference. Welcome, Dr. Singh, and thank you for being here this morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Dr. J. Famiglietti, for this kind introduction. It truly is an honor and a pleasure for me to have this opportunity to speak at the opening of the second day of the fourth People Around the World Conference. It truly is remarkable that in these challenging times, we are finding ways to collaborate and have discussion on some of the most pressing matters that our planet faces. And that level of local and global collaboration is the key to our success in solving these wicked problems that we are confronted with. It is my understanding that yesterday the Honorable Judge David Arnott and the Honorable Minister for International Development, Karina Gold, spoke to the similar topic for a pressing need on our abilities to collaborate across our geographical boundaries. Today's day is also going to have keynote speakers, some leading thinkers from University of Saskatchewan as well as from other places, and engagement of the participants into discussions leading towards creation of some initiatives built on our collaboration so that we can find solutions to the challenges that we all face. I also understand that during the day there are going to be cultural events such as performance of a dance that comes from the northwest part of India, from the state of Punjab, a dance called Bhangra. This is a pretty impressive program that you all have created for the day. It is my pleasure to extend my warm welcome to the two keynote speakers who are with us today virtually. They are going to be talking about pathways in sustainable development and the role of the higher education in those, as well as development of a strategy at a provincial level that can guide international education and further enhancing our abilities to collaborate. The first speaker I'm so delighted to introduce is Professor Jeffrey Sachs from the Columbia University in the city of New York. Professor Sachs holds the title of University Professor, which is the highest academic rank at Columbia, which is an Ivy League university. And he also is the director of Center for Sustainable Development at Columbia. Jeffrey came from Harvard to Columbia to become president of the Earth Institute, and he was at Harvard as a student and as a professor of economics for many years. The fact that three successive Secretary Generals of United Nations have sought Professor Sachs' advice in various roles speaks to the respect with which he is held by the global community for the work he has done in alleviating extreme poverty, our fight against HIV, and our focus on climate change. He has been ambassador, a global ambassador for the United Nations Secretary Generals. He been director of the solutions development for these pressing challenges against a United Nations initiative. Professor Sachs has written many books, many articles, and he is a very sought after speaker. The fact that he is with us today tells us the importance he places on this type of gatherings where people come together to find solutions to the problems that we face. He has received many honors and awards, and I will cite one. He received the Padma Bhushan Award from India, which is the third highest honor which is given in that country, possibly the highest that can be bestowed upon a non citizen of that country. Really, a warm welcome to you, Professor Sachs, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts as to what is it we can do in the higher education sector to further support sustainable development goals of the United Nations. The second keynote speaker is Miss Livia Castellanos. She will be joining us from Regina. Currently, she is the executive lead in the Ministry of Advanced Education. She is working to create a strategy on international education for the province of Saskatchewan, which will further enhance our abilities to collaborate in various international jurisdictions. Livia has more than 20 years of experience in international development and international education. Although she is on secondment with advanced education, she has been previously an associate vice president of international affairs at University of Regina, which is located in the capital of this beautiful province called Saskatchewan. We look forward to hearing, Livia, your thoughts on the way you are leading the development of an international education strategy. And I'm sure within that, there will be many examples that other institutions can use in Canada and abroad to build their own international education platforms. So, thank you very much to both the keynote speakers who are joining us today and the thinkers who are going to be speaking about specific topics during the day. With your permission, I will take few minutes to talk about University of Saskatchewan. This is a more than 100-year-old institution that has been focused on the sustainable manner in which we use our land, water, resources, and other environment around us to create a sustainable way of life. The agricultural scientists have been finding better ways to use and sustain our land when we produce food, our waters when we use them for irrigation and other purposes, our policymakers to create rational, evidence based policies to support the sustainability of our environment over the long period of time. As with time, this university's scholarship, community engagement, and our empathy for the communities that are global when it comes to issues of food security, water security, and environmental stewardship had led to the creation of new modern platforms to study water security, food security, policy development, international issues, and the artistic endeavors that support our communities locally and globally by enriching their cultural and artistic life. Our focus on engagement and collaboration with our indigenous communities is showing us the new ways in which we can look at our environment and make sure that we use it well and we make it better and we leave it in the hands of our next generations so that they can continue to be nourished and nurtured by our land, our water, our air, and our forests and everything around us. So that partnership is really showing us the novel ways based on the indigenous wisdom gathered over centuries to help us find a better way forward. University has always been focused on international collaboration when it comes to issues of the food security, food supply, and affordable food choices available to people around the globe. Current university plan has four major guiding principles, and one of them, again, is focused on sustainability. Over the last 3 4 years, under the leadership of President Peter Stoichev and led by Associate Vice President Dr. Irina Creed, a sustainability plan has been developed, which has been approved by the university's collegial governance system. We are ready to implement that plan, but I do not want to let anybody think that we are just beginning on the sustainability path. If you look at Times higher education rankings of global impact, we are ranked number 96 when it comes to focus on sustainable development goals, and that is the global ranking for University of Saskatchewan. In two particular goals, we are among the top 15, that is zero hunger, we are number 4, and the other one is our well-being and health. So it is truly a matter of pride, but not surprise, because it's built on more than 100-year-old story of sustainability at University of Saskatchewan. I will close off by commending the international office and the leadership of Dr. Meghna Ramaswamy and her team, Megan Flattery and others in building up this outstanding program and this conference that allows us a venue to get together. Their work is guided by the international blueprint of University of Saskatchewan that again encourages, inspires people at University of Saskatchewan to form deep, meaningful international collaboration to solve these very complex problems that are in front of us. And I will take a quick minute to highlight the role of the young thinkers, high school students, undergraduate students, and graduate and postdoctoral scholars in thinking creatively and taking us beyond where we are today so that we not only become net consumers of the environmental resources, but we actually give back these resources to the land, to the water, to the air, so that we make progress on these topics. At this point, I again am grateful for this opportunity. I commend your participation. I commend the leadership of the International Office in putting this conference together. And I'm already looking forward to next year's People Around the World conference in February 2022. Thank you so very much. Have a very good day.